Yep, that's right. Want to beat Nashville's home for hip hop and R&B, and it is your boy JG, and I got a special guest in the building. My guy Matmiie, the Indie Animal, is in the building, man. Indiana is in the building, man. How you feeling, my guy?
Man, feeling great, man. Feeling great. I love the city, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man. We're definitely excited to see you back here. Last time I saw you, you was on stage, tearing the stage down at the Spin Dat showcase, man. Talk about that experience, how it came about, and kind of like what you learned from that.
Man, actually, that experience came from, I saw Capo had made a little post about the contest they were doing, threw my name in there, but my full-time job is a barber, man, so I talk to people all day, you know what I mean? And doing that helped me get them votes to get put into the contest itself.
Yep.
As soon as I got the top 10, man, I drove down by myself.
Yeah.
Did my thing, bounced right back. You know
Fire,
what I mean?
man. Fire. So talk about, being an artist, and you talk about, like, finding different competitions and stuff like that and making that drive, man. Talk about the sacrifice it takes as an artist.
The biggest sacrifice is your time, man. You know what I mean? Being away from my daughter and whatnot, man, that takes a toll, you know what I mean, on me as a father. But
yeah,
I know what I'm doing is gonna benefit in the long run, you know what I mean, man. But I love doing stuff like this, connecting and being able to meet new people, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Being a father, man, I mean, how is that? Is it more complicated than you thought? Is it what you thought it was gonna be? What is the biggest thing you think you learned from
It's
that?
the biggest blessing in the world. It's a roller coaster for sure, man, but it's the biggest. I became a dad at 18.
Wow.
I'm only 23 now, so she just turned 4, man, but she my world, man. You know what I'm saying?
And it got to be your motivation, right?
Oh man,
like,
the biggest.
Yeah.
The biggest. Like,
yeah.
Everything I do is for her. You know what I mean?
Do you think it was like a mindset change when she came into the world, or
even more than that, man? That whole time in my life was real hard. You know what I mean? 2 months before she was born, my manager at the time, JJ, had passed away.
Wow.
2 weeks after she was born, my pops went in a coma.
Wow.
And then 3 months after that, he passed. So like that whole thing was all changed the way I think, the way I do anything in life right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How long were you and JJ working together?
That's my uncle.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, man. But he had brought me along on the team back in like 2018, 2017. So did some time, man. But then he passed away in 21.
Wow. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, my brother. I know it definitely, motivates you and keeps you going. What's one thing that, if you had to tell him one more thing, what would you want to tell him?
Man, it's a lot I want to tell that dude right now, man. Not really one thing specifically, man. I just hope he's proud of what I'm doing right now and still keeping this momentum running. You know what I mean? Because it was a team at first.
Yeah.
Now it's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just hope he's proud of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely know that he's proud of you, man. And, sometimes in loss, is some of the hardest times that we have to go through. But continue to do what you do.
For sure.
And I know for sure he looking down and he is proud of you. But on to brighter things. When you go on to these type of shows and showcases and stuff like that, do you go in, what kind of mentality do you have when you go in? Do you go in like, I'm going to be the best rapper in the building? Or do you go in and just say, man, as long as one person kind of like is affected by my music, then I'm cool? Like, or is it
both? Both, man, yeah. Both, honestly. Even little shows I do, you know what I mean? Really small showcases. If I get one person in that crowd to really feel it, you know what I mean, in their chest, and I did my job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's obviously a blessing, everyone does. But,
exactly.
Man, just that one person, man, that's all it could take, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you grow up listening to anybody specific where you kind of like got ideas from or your style from?
My pops, man, all day, every day was Tech 9 and Bone Thugs.
Okay.
All day, man.
Yeah.
Even to this day, that's still my inspiration, you know what I mean?
Fire. Tech 9 and Bone Thugs. What's your favorite Bone Thugs song?
Crossroads, man. We played at my pop's funeral. That's all I think about when that song run on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fire. What is your biggest moment as an artist so far?
Honestly, man, that Spin Dat right there, man. That was big for me. I have yet to go on a show that was a competition, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every other thing I did, you pay promoter, do this, promoter hit you up, you do that. But this right here, it was something on the line, you know what I mean? So that was, to this day, they gave me that big old check. I put that thing in my shop, you know what I mean? It's a little conversation starter.
Yeah, is there Was there a moment in that where you were like, either yes, I'm gonna be one of the winners, or like, oh shit, this is.
I mean, obviously, man, I'm gonna give respect where respect's due to everyone else that was there, man. But I'm in my lane.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no one in my lane.
Yeah.
So I don't see nobody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I love that, man. And I can honestly say, bro, you did your thing. You know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure. Appreciate you, man.
You did your thing. Your energy was good. And I think that's a major thing when it comes to artists, man. Just being a full artist, you know, like
for sure.
letting your words talk, but allowing your energy and the way that you communicate with the crowd, like it all goes into artistry. So shout out to you for doing
Appreciate
that.
You, man.
What anything upcoming that you excited about?
Right now, the video, man, the video for Hell and Back, we're getting that done, and that's going to be the next thing we're putting out right now. We got a couple more singles coming out. I try to do about a song a month. But as of right now, man, the Hell and Back video.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. What when you talk about these videos and stuff like that, is this your first video that you doing, or
like music video?
Yeah.
No. I got plenty on my YouTube. That's Matmiie, Matmiie. That's my YouTube. I got plenty of music videos on there, man. I try to work with different cameraman, different people. You know what I mean? I just met my boy, and we made a movie. We made a movie.
So from your first video to this video, talk about kind of like the change that you kind of like seen yourself as a visual and as an artist.
Visually, artistic wise, you know what I mean? Like of learning different angles and kind of working with the cameraman and helping to get certain things put in place, man, because I see the vision too, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
For sure. Maturity is a big one, I would say, because my first video was shot back in 2017. You know what I mean? Yeah. So 26 now.
Grew
that's
up. Yeah.
You grow up.
Yeah. Nah, sure. That's real. So let's talk about kind of like when you're on stage, like let's go to that spin that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take me back to that room and the energy that was in the room. When different artists are all like, because I played basketball, you know.
Yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
When we go to hoop and you see that other team, it's like, okay.
Yeah, man.
Like,
hip hop's always been a competitive sport. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I feed off it, bro. I love it. You go up there, do your thing, man. I love it. How
do you toe the line between? Because I see you being very humble right now. How do you toe the line between being humble and being confident?
Those confidence comes from the trauma in life. I feel like for me, it drives that confidence, man. I don't like to be cocky at all, but you know, I talk my stuff here and there. You know what I mean, for sure. But me personally, man, I give respect where respect's due, man. But you know, I do my thing all the time too.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly. What? Nah, I feel that. So with the Hell and Back, talk about kind of like your favorite verse in that song.
Man, that song don't even have a chorus.
Oh wow.
No, that song is just a straight build up. Beginning the first part of the song is my more vulnerable side. You know what I mean? More pain issues. Beat drop, man. That take you to a different world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What do you feel like what traumatic experience in your life kind of like shaped you to who you are?
Losing the people close to me, the people that inspired this. My pops was a rapper. So growing up, being in the studio with him, you know what I mean? Well, we was staying in my grandpa's living room. He'd have the whole living room decked out in cup holders, and egg cartons. So just growing up, being with him all the time in the studio there, and then my uncle JJ, he was the one who actually put me on the scene of music.
Mm-hmm.
Losing both of them
was crazy.
You know what I mean? It just put me in it gave me different hunger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I feel that, bro. And man, I think it can make somebody or break somebody.
For sure.
So to be able to see people, you know, come out of that and be stronger, I think is, you know, the biggest blessing. Have you ever or have you thought about, you know, trying to get into the South by Southwest and stuff?
Oh
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, for sure. I'm from Austin.
Okay,
yeah, man. I'm from Austin, Texas. That's actually what we're planning right now, man.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
We're taking a little trip in that same week that is happening. So right now I'm working out some kinks trying to get that at least a little set, you know what I mean, lined up there, man. But yeah, that's my hometown right there.
Fire. 4 years from now, where do you see yourself? Matmiie the artist.
As an artist, you said? Yeah. As an artist right now, my main goal in 4 years, man, completely living on it.
Yeah.
Completely giving up, not giving up my how I make my financial money right now, you know what I mean? But being able to live off this, wake up and do what I'm doing here in this little trip right now every single day for the rest of my life. That's what I'm gonna be doing in 4 years.
I love that. Do you think this is like the best part of it all, like the traveling?
Oh man, I love it. I fall in love with the journey of doing all of it. You know what I mean? The end goal is precious, man, but ain't nothing like that journey.
Nothing. Exactly. Yeah. That's a fact though, bro, because the process is everything. You know, like
for sure.
We always look at it and see how people turn out, but we never, go and study how they actually got there.
Yeah.
And it's, it's blood, sweat, and tears, dog. Like for real. Have you ever been in a studio session and you was just like, you know what, man, like I ain't feeling this shit today. Like, what do you do to kind of like get you in mode?
I think of those things that drives me to do it in the first place, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? There's times where it could be a low, you know what I mean? You can't get caught up in them lows at all, man.
Yeah.
Just really thinking about that drive, man, and always circling back to that hunger of why I started it, you know what I mean? And that just gets me going, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your racial background?
Mexican. Hispanic. Yeah.
How do you feel, like, do you feel like you get a fair shot at hip hop?
I feel like Mexicans alone get their own look, you know what I mean, and kind of categorized by themselves in a way. Whether overlooked or not, man, I'm gonna still do my thing regardless, you know. But race wise, I think it gives me a leverage. You know what I mean? People are looking at what's the next big thing, you know what I mean? And I feel like just being Hispanic, Latino is huge for me right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you like make Spanish music as well?
I got a couple. A couple, yeah, man. The warm up, I have a little verse in there, some Spanish, but yeah, man.
Yeah. What's the difference between Matmiie when you go into that bag and when you straight hip hop?
Man, I know I'm tapping into a different network when I do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just try to broad out everything, man, and still tap into my roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think Mexicans throw the best parties?
You been to one?
Yeah.
Oh, then you know. You know that answer. Come on, man.
Yeah. Do you have like a preference on what you like to drink?
I don't drink.
You don't drink? Oh, that's good, bro. So I actually, man, I went and did was doing dry January, got through with it, and I was saying I was gonna go all the way to March. I ended up slipping up drinking when I went down to Miami, man. So I'm kind of like, dang, bro. Like I was almost 60 days finna go in, but I think now I'm trying to get it more just like a discipline thing. Like, I don't got to drink all the time, especially with me in the business that I'm in, being out and stuff like that. So shout out to you, man.
Man, absolutely. You get them hangover days. You don't want to do it no more, man. Exactly, they hit you,
and
bro.
It's just like, man, drinking, it don't even hit the same no more.
Don't.
Like, it was cool. And now it's just like you literally pay for it. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, shout out to you with that, man. So when you talk about, mental, how is your mental, for one?
Mentally, man, I try to stay strong for everyone around me. I feel like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders and a lot of people I put on my back. But everyone go through their own thing mentally. You know what I mean? You have your own talks by yourself when you one-on-one by yourself. You know what I mean? As of right now, though, man, I just try to stay focused. You know what I mean? Focus on something that's bigger than me. You know what I mean? That keeps me going.
Yeah. How do you keep that focus? And then at a young age, what'd you say, 23?
23.
23, yeah. So how do you keep that focus? Like,
man, I ain't even gonna tell you I keep it sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
There's days I lose it. There's days that it hits me, bro, and I you know what I mean? Sometimes you do break down, you know what I mean? But you always gotta circle back. The focus part, man, it's like I said, circling back to my daughter. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, man, there's something in this life that's bigger than me, and it's her. You know what I mean? So it's that's really what keeps me fully focused right there. Yeah,
exactly. So we got Helen back, got the video, man. What stood out to you during that video shoot? Like, the most, or what did you enjoy the most about the
The energy, man.
Yeah.
Like you know, you could work with certain people who are just, you know, in this industry specifically, there's a lot of people who could be stuck up, you know what I mean, in their own ways, man. But the energy of everything, from the cameraman, from my lady helping me out, you know what I mean. She was in a little video, you know what I mean. We threw her in there too. Capo, who was just in here, we was, you know what I mean, like everyone just throwing ideas, man, and keep it rolling, you know what I mean. Like that's what it takes to get that visual, you know what I mean. And but just really the energy, man. Like I love that, you know what I mean.
Yeah. If you could have anybody on one of your records, dead or alive, who would you pick?
Ooh. Tech Nine.
Tech Nine.
Mm-hmm.
Fire.
For sure.
I like that. If you could do an R&B song with any R&B artist, dead or alive, who would you pick?
You ask. Man. Hey, it could be a group. Hey, the man, that Boys the Man. Hey, man, come on. Come on.
Okay. Matmiie and Boys the Men.
Come on, man.
So how would that song look to you?
Man, that they gonna hop on that chorus. I'm gonna get on that verse.
Okay.
Man, I love some old school R&B, man. I could have gave you 55 different answers for that question, man. Yeah. But right now I'm in my little voice, man, vibe, you know what I mean, bro. But I definitely gonna have them on that chorus. I'm gonna get on that verse. I love music, man. I love that, like that R&B sound when all these voices coming to one. You know what I mean? I love that.
That's fire. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, you shocked me with the Boys to Men. You know, like, I'm like, out of all the art, when you said group, I could have said group. I was like, okay.
I like Boys to Men, man. I'm vibing.
Look, there ain't nothing wrong with that. So you can be the additional member,
right,
on that show. Next question. If you could be on any show, past or present, what show would you choose?
Any show?
Any show.
Ooh.
Like artist shows.
Artist shows. I'd have tore up Rhythm and Flow. That one on Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, man,
Rhythm and Flow was fire. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. And it gave the aspects of being an artist. You know, like doing freestyles, being in the studio, competing at a very, very high level. So,
yeah, man.
I see you like to compete. So yeah, that is fire. That is fire.
For sure.
Fire. That's what's up, man. So when you come to Nashville, what do you like to do?
Connect.
Yeah.
Network, man. I love meeting new people and getting my name out there. I feel like every time I come back, my social media is just it expands. You know what I mean, man. I love connecting and I love eating food. Yeah, you know what I mean. I love trying new spots, man. What's
one of your favorite spots you ate out here?
Man, we just went to that breakfast. What was it called? Pancake. What was that?
Pancake Pantry. Yeah. What, you get the French toast?
Man, I had the pancakes, 3 tacos, pancakes? Man. Okay. I gotta get the breakfast tacos, man. The pork chop.
Yeah.
I ordered a little bit of everything, man. That was fire for sure.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up, man. So Pancake Pantry, man. We got to get you on some more Nashville vibes too, man. We got some really good food out here in Nashville. Let's just talk about real quick, man. I guess your experience with, you know, being an artist and dealing with, you know, the things of the industry, right? What do you feel like is one of the unknown things that you could tell like another artist just coming up trying to be an artist? Like, if you could help them out, like what's something unknown that people don't really talk about, but it's a real thing in the industry?
The image, like the image of it all is really what's gonna take you to that next level. Mm-hmm. And really watch out who you invest your money in,
exactly,
and where you invest your I made some bad investments,
right?
You know what I mean, and they backfired on me.
Yeah,
I've dealt with a lot of people who've just wasn't genuine. Mm-hmm. I guess wasn't looking out for the best of my interests. You know what I mean, and just really watch who you're around and who's in your circle. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. No, that's good stuff, bro. That's good. Especially like the investments. Like people gotta understand, man, your investments are your assets, you know.
Oh, yeah,
and
man.
You definitely have to be very mindful with what you put your money in and who you trust with your money. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's crazy. Favorite movie growing up?
Blood In, Blood Out.
Blood In, Blood Out.
You know that?
No, I don't. It sounds like a DMX situation. He had an album called Blood.
Yeah. No. This Blood In, Blood Out, man. You gotta check that out, man. That's that's a Hispanic Mexican classic or Latin classic, I should say, man. But that's a great movie right there, man. You gotta check that on your own time, like a 3-hour movie.
For sure, for real.
Yeah, you gotta check that on your own time.
Man, it gotta be good though. 3 hours, fire,
top tier.
Yeah. Well, how you feel? I gotta ask, how you feel about the ICE situation?
Man, that's honestly, man. I be seeing it every time I open my phone, man. You can't. I'm just happy that the U.S. is finally speaking up.
Yeah.
Even, you know what I mean? Like protests everywhere. Like this is getting it's worse than it's ever been right now, man.
Yeah. How do you feel as a Latino artist? Like, how does it make you feel a certain type of way? Like,
man, it definitely puts me in a position where I know I got a voice. You know what I mean? And there's only so much we could do right now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's heartbreaking, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It hurts me seeing these children and these good people that they just taking. There's good people, man, great people, who's really building this country.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't see it that way, man. And honestly, you can't be mad at everybody.
Yeah,
everyone.
What do you think is the biggest misconception of Latinos, Mexicans?
Man, I wouldn't say as a misconception.
Like something that people might think that like it's just something that people think, but they really don't even understand the true like of what it is and who y'all are.
There's a lot, bro. There's a lot different ways I could answer that question, but honestly, though, man, I'm gonna circle kind of back to what you were saying about being a Latino artist, of not being. What's the word you would say for it ain't blacklisted, is it? That's the word I'm looking for. But
or blacklisted or I don't know where you're going.
Of not getting the light that we deserve.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of talent that just gets overlooked right now, man. And I feel like Latino artists should have a lot more light on them right now. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, for sure, man. Where can they find you on Instagram?
My Instagram is Matmiie. That's Matmiie. I had a TikTok account running, man. It was Matmiie_, but that got banned.
Yeah.
They done banned my TikTok. Now I ain't got no TikTok, man. But Instagram is Matmiie. It's Matmiie.
And you got a YouTube as well, right?
Yep, same thing. Matmiie. Same thing with the streaming platform.
Okay. Make sure y'all go check that out. Now, real quick, man, I gotta get it. I need a 1 minute freestyle. 1 minute freestyle.
You go acapella real quick?
Yeah, acapella.
Bet. All right, we go. Hey, yo. Double up, crunch time, thugging on that front line, laughing through the rain, sacrifice a lot for sunshine. I remember days spitting verses back in lunchtime. Now I'm getting paid to lay a verse or say a punchline. Look me in my eye, G. I ain't talking Insta. A youngin' bit through trauma, barely smile in his pictures. If you gon' leave my life, then take them feelings you have with you. Dry the ocean in my eyes and stop the flowing in this river. Look, did the stuff I had to. Second time I lapped you. You could call me Matmiie, not too many go meet Matthew. Never get uncomfortable, just look what I adapt to. Can't remain the same, so if I changed on you, I had to. Tell me what it takes to have some comfort or peace of mind. Swear that love is evil nowadays or the love is blind. Treat me like them crumbs on dinner plates that you leave behind. I might just cop AP puss it down for the waste of time.
Yeah, it's going on, man. Matmiie, JG, 101 Beat, Nashville's home for hip hop and R&B. I'm gone.